What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Civilization 5 AI only world battle with the Health and Plagues mod. The end of last video, a lot of civs we saw declare war on the Shoshone, if I remember correctly. One term passed, and I don't know if I paid full attention to this, but the Iroquois are now the main ones going after the Shoshone. I know there was a lot of other people, the Aztecs are here doing it as well. Russia, Japan, trying to get involved in America. I mean, if Japan v Chinook, maybe that'd be more interesting, but yeah, the Iroquois going to try and take out Russia. Dang it, I'm just started off poorly here. Going to take out the Shoshone, and if they do, that'll be pretty big. It'll just leave the Sioux between them and Texas, and from that point on, I presume we'll have to see the Iroquois either go into Europe, which they could. They could go after these Spanish island if they wanted to, and probably have some success, or they can come down here, I guess. So it's not the end of the line. They wouldn't have to... Oh my goodness, when was this going on? Okay, I'll go look at that in a second. But, yeah. And then, it's not quite the end of the line that they would have to invade Texas. That's not guaranteed just yet. But, India just took Damascus from Arabia. Didn't see that one coming. Or, I mean, it's been a week since I last recorded, so I'd forgotten this was going on. But, yeah, we're going to see a lot of things go on that I've forgotten about over the last week. It always happens. It's like every three episodes I tend to just... You'll probably notice that I just forget everything that's going on. That's why I just haven't recorded for a week. Because I do everything at the weekends, if you didn't know. But yeah, I've talked about that enough. How's stuff going on? There's a lot of units built up all of a sudden in this area here. So maybe we need some wars. Destroy some of these units, guys. Is there something going on out here? Okay, so Seoul is going to fall. I'm going to focus on this because it's pretty big. Now, Vietnam don't have any melee units nearby, so maybe this Chinese pikeman out here in the bay will be able to slip in, and that'd be really big for China. Obviously, if it falls to Vietnam, that would be huge for them as well. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, the Zulu, I was going to say. The Zulu have a settler. Looks like they're heading for an island. Good job, Zulu. You're finally making some progress. You're definitely stronger than Rhodesia anyway, although you are cut in half by the Congo, which doesn't help. Congo are still being slow, not doing what everyone wants. Why is there a Brazilian settler here? What are you doing, Brazil? Brazil is being very aggressive with the settling, as we've already seen. Obviously, everyone wants to see a Brazil-Argentina war. I know. Nothing I can do about that. They have open borders, so I think your hopes may be tarnished a little bit there, but I'm sure soon we will see it. Also, Chile, with their unique boats, are trying to take this, I think it's the Galapagos Islands, off of the Inca. Oh, this is what we were waiting for. Okay, Chile. Oh, Chile was so close. I don't think they have any melee boats. Oh, spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. There we go. Chile taking the Galapagos Islands. They may lose it back if they're not careful. There is a few Incan units here. Come on, Spain. You better settle here. Come on. Do the right thing. So, yeah, the Inca down to one city now, so maybe we'll see them taken out soon. That is pretty big for Chile. We're seeing Chile expand again and get over the fact that they lost one of their biggest cities to Argentina. Of course, we've got Chile and New Zealand, which was very good of Chile. Very impressive. Look at all the units now just in the South Pacific. Or is this... Maybe once it's this far down, it becomes the Antarctic Sea, Southern Ocean, whatever it is. Australia's staying pretty quiet. They're not taking Chile out just yet. Indonesia, our hopes have been tarnished by Vietnam, I'm afraid, who also have Great War infantry. Just noticed. Okay, so let's focus on Seoul for a second, and Spain, whenever their turn is. But yeah, Seoul more importantly, and the Iroquois. Okay, the Iroquois seem to be making more progress this time. Maybe they'll have enough of an advantage now to take this the Shoshone out of the game. A pretty big city for themselves too, and obviously the option soon, again, it will be tough to take them out, but to take out the Sioux if they wanted to. So, oh, yep, they are moving in. Okay, so let's see. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Seoul is surrounded. I keep saying North. Korea will not be eliminated. They will be kept up here in the north, but they'll survive. And they're actually trying to attack the Vietnamese city of Nanjing through here. That's not going to work out for them. Mongolia staying pretty quiet, as are the Huns at the moment. I think they're in a tough spot, both these guys. They could do with one of them taking the other one out if they wanted to try get in the top 10. Because obviously I've been talking a lot about a top 5. It is the top 10 that I do at the end. So, see how that goes. Congo are still trying to take out Persia. What are you doing, Congo? What do you have against the Persians? Poland just entered the modern era. And it looks like India are just going to hold on to Damascus. I don't know whether they've got the units to push on to try and attack Medina, though. But it does give them control of the Persian Gulf, who gets in and out. I mean, only Assyria can build boats out here anyway, so it's not probably that important. These guys probably aren't... Syria have lost a lot of units. They were looking pretty good. I mean, they've still got quite a few here, but they had a lot more. Yeah, they'll probably be quite scared of Greece at the moment. So, did Spain... Okay, it must not have been Spain's turn yet, surely. Actually, no, because the Spanish settlers moved further away. I think they're sitting here, they're just thinking about it. They're thinking... Just maybe, because obviously we've got this already... 3 Hawaiian cities, including Spain with the biggest Hawaiian island. Still, Texas have actually managed to get some units through here, through the mountains. I still don't think they're going to be able to take that city from the Chinook. And again, it doesn't look like anyone is going to be taking Seoul this turn. Korea doing a good job at destroying the Malay. India have got a privateer out here. Maybe they could declare a sneaky war and just grab Korea for themselves. That would be really unexpected of Gandhi if he was to do that. Spain must have quite a few cities, by the way. I think they probably have the most in the world. Actually, no, the Iroquois. I don't know who's got the most, but Spain. 1 in Africa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in Spain. And they've obviously got this one in northeastern Italy. That's 7. If you throw in Ireland and Iceland, that's 9. 8 with eastern Cuba. And I mean, 10 with Hawaii, and then they've got 2 more settlers out here. I don't know where they're heading, but yeah, they're out there. They're trying. I'm glad for Chile. They managed to take over an island. That's good for them. Maybe we'll just see Chilean boats take over the world now. That's their best hope. Come on, Brazil. Come on, Argentina. Give the people what they want. Okay, let's go have a look. Korea are having their turn. Okay, so the Shoshones, most of their units are dead, so now it's just going to be about sort of burning units for the Iroquois, I guess. Just how many are they willing to throw at the city to take it? I mean, wouldn't be surprised if we saw Texas try sneak in the back door, but they seem pretty preoccupied and happy to be throwing units wastefully into the Chinook. I can't believe this. This is just aggressive. This is basically Trump's wall, but for Texas, cutting off the Aztecs off. The Citadel Wall has been built. So what's going to happen now? There is another Spanish settler. There are so many, and there's another one here. There's so many, it's ridiculous. Where is that Brazilian settler got to? Where'd he go? Are you behind? I think it's behind that Congo caravan. It's a stealth settler hiding behind the caravan. There we go. The Zulu going to settle out on this island. It's not the best island, but there's not much land left. You can't be mean to them. There's still this island here, which I'm surprised maybe Indonesia didn't settle. Maybe just a lack of wonders. The main open areas now on the map. It's a little bit around this Morocco city in the desert, but it's mainly up here towards the tundra. There's a few islands north of Japan actually, and then another bit is this big desert area here, which we're seeing the borders slowly fill in from Vietnam, India. Not so much. I'm pretty impressed that India just looks, except from all their cities out everywhere else, they are pretty normal India. It's pretty good, pretty cool, and they're still doing okay. India, they're probably not gonna win, but you know, never know. They might be getting that top 10. Man, oh, okay, spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. Arabia have reconquered Damascus for themselves, and they've held on to their grasp. Germany just entered the industrial era, a little bit behind Bismarck, but you know what? If Poland and Rome are happy to let you live, then you're pretty safe all round. Even if Rome attacked Germany, I think they'd be pretty safe. I mean, most of Rome's power at the moment is in north. It's not okay. I say that power. Spain is definitely. If Spain invaded Rome right now, they would have a lot of success. Let's put it that way. Even Britain could try something out here towards Cumae and Leeds pretty successfully. So Rome have got to keep out. Actually, saying that, there's quite a few Gatling guns out here, so maybe it would be tough. Everyone's going autocracy, and yep, Rome joining the rush to autocracy. Has Seoul not fallen yet? There is a lot of Vietnam are really pushing. Korea did just peace out with Britain. Spain v Egypt. That is not too big. I think Memphis and Elephantine will be safe for a while. Memphis is a huge amount of land with it. If someone was to take that, especially the Congo, that would be good for them. But yeah, Spain, Egypt, that is not too important. Yeah, Spain v Rome, that is what I think we could see. I mean, obviously Spain v Brazil as well. We could see Spain with quite a big navy out here. Obviously, they have to get open borders. They have open borders with Morocco. What does it matter? We might see even Spain conquering the Brazilian Caribbean. That would be interesting to see from Spain, because Brazil don't have too many boats out here. Iroquois sending reinforcements down to their city in northern South America. Spain are still, they're pondering it. They're pondering the decision. They're like, do I settle here or not? They're actually teasing me. As Spain sends this other settler deeper, they're probably going to settle, I don't know where this is going, maybe to one of these islands in the Pacific. Could you imagine if they settled this southern Japanese island? It's getting interesting. It's getting interesting. It just needs someone to take a city to kick things off, I feel. Zulu v Egypt, that doesn't matter either. Are the Iroquois going to take this Shoshone city? Doesn't look like it. I'm going to be honest. It doesn't look like it. I think the Iroquois are going to fail again, which is bad for them, because I mean although Texas are also burning units, Texas are growing stronger with every passing turn, I feel. They've got some big cities as well down here. Austin, Philadelphia, Houston, all very big cities. 12 and 14s out here as well. Man, Spain. Can't believe you're doing this to me, Spain. It's very cruel. Are India going to take this back, maybe? Possibly. I'm not sure. Don't really have any melee units out here to do the job, though. Order Vietnam. Well, we know what Vietnam are up to. There is a rifleman here. It's on the road. Maybe we'll see Seoul fall to Vietnam. And that'll be really big for Vietnam. Really, really big. It'll probably give them the confidence to go on, be a bit more aggressive, because they've been pretty passive. I mean, except Pyongyang here, and Nanjing, which was formerly Chinese, but they didn't even fight the Chinese to get that city. They just took it in a peace deal where I don't think they even fought each other. The only city they've actually taken so far, okay, I say that, they did take this city from Indonesia. They also just settled down here. So yeah, some more settling going on from Vietnam, more cities in the Pacific. But yeah, if they took Pyongyang, and if they take Seoul, that would be pretty big. And probably quite worrying for India, because a big Vietnam, then most of Vietnam's borders will be with India, or China, I guess. Could they go for Beijing as well? Maybe. They've got free reign. Vietnam are pretty safe. None of the other big powers affecting them. Same with Congo. I mean, Congo just sat here. Congo are causing their own problems. But yeah, Vietnam, Congo, two powers who are very safe compared to, say, the Iroquois and Texas, who could take each other out. Brazil, Argentina could fight each other. They're not as powerful, but similar sort of thing. And again, Poland and Rome, maybe those guys could take each other out. You just never know. So what now? That is the question. What now? Think we might... I don't even know. I'm just going to wait for Korea. I'm just going to watch this because Spain are just letting us down. Oh, Spain left. You know, so they teased us for all that time and then they left. Assyria. Yeah, everyone's going autocracy. That is just the way... Whoa, Assyria. Suddenly building a lot of units out of nowhere. Didn't really see that one coming from Assyria. Okay, so... looks like the Congo are actually reinforcing. I thought they were retreating, but no. Reinforcing. Zulu, good job. I don't even know. There's not too much to talk about at the moment, if I am honest. There is not a great deal of sieges going on. There is this war. India looks like it's finally going to actually take Damascus again and keep hold of it this time. Will we see the Assyrians maybe try to invade Arabia now they're a bit weaker? Possibly. I mean, the Congo are in a top spot. They probably have more luck invading Arabia than they have Persia. I'm hoping for Congo that they retreat here. I mean, I'm hoping for my sanity that Congo do retreat. Greece, are you going to try anything? I mean, you've been the most passive civ ever. I think you had 2 failed wars with Poland early in the game. And now you just sat here doing nothing. I think these guys may all just sort of counter each other out. Tough region. Morocco is still alive, surprisingly. Looks like Rome may be about to take Casablanca for themselves, though. Songhai are rebuilding. I think they've not rebuilt enough. They should still be scared. Actually, they're pretty safe with the Congo messing around, as they are. So who knows? So where is this Spanish settler? May just be going for the eastern part of this island. Maybe they're going for this northern island. Who knows? They may just be sending settlers out for the sake of it. Maybe, I mean, East Papua New Guinea still free. Some of these islands off of Eastern Australia. It's Micronesia, I think. Still free. Come on, Argentina. Come take out the Congo. You know you want to. You're destined. The Iroquois are failing big time again. And there we go. India did retake Damascus and the Eastern Arabian Peninsula. I don't know what land went to them with that. Are they going to get like Abu Dhabi down here, Dubai? Nice bit of the UAE. It's not going to change for a while. It tends to, yeah, it does get slow later in the game. Very slow, apparently. Very, very slow. As we're learning at the moment. Maybe if I look away. There we go. There we go. If we look away. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, let's go somewhere else. Let's talk about Britain and why they are not. Oh my goodness. Okay, Poland has great war bombers. Let's go have a look, see if any of the other powerful civs have those. Or any planes for that matter. Hey look, someone has a nuclear submarine. That's me. If you were not aware, that is me, don't worry. Don't worry about that. Maybe some people didn't know. But that's how I watch the game. Congo don't have any. Okay, I should probably check. I don't want to check the info addicts too much when I'm not doing the big checks. I'll check soon at turn 300 anyway. But Texas and Vietnam are top. Poland are 3 civs off Texas and Vietnam. So maybe it's just a choice not to build planes. That's always a possibility. Because Texas could really do with planes to help bomb the Chinook. Oh, finally. Not too much of a border here, but and Mongolia are more focused on Poland. So maybe China could come out on top here because Persia aren't going to help. Assyria v Chile. Why? Is all I'm going to say. I have no idea. Indonesia v... Ooh. Yeah, no. Unless Indonesia have an army out here, no. Yeah, Chile are pretty safe. Mongolia and Poland just pieced out. There we go. Mongolia will not be focusing on Poland. They'll probably try and fight China, which will be interesting. So some wars breaking out. Russia and China also piecing out. Russia, are you not going to try anything? I think Russia is scared of Poland, but they should try something. Maybe this northern Assyrian city, bearing in mind Assyria cannot reinforce it because of the mountain range. There's no way through without open borders. I mean, even the Huns for Russia. Maybe, yeah, Poland's probably going to be a tough one now, especially now Poland is starting to build some planes. They now have 2, 3 great war bombers. So maybe we're going to see Poland do something pretty soon with that advantage. Chinook, Chile. Again, I don't think anything's going to happen. There's a Spanish-Aztec settler race going on. The other Spanish settlers still waiting here. Okay, wars are okay, it's going crazy. Oh no. I'm going to lose track of everything. Thought I had I was on top of everything. I know Korea is the big thing going on at the moment, but the Sioux v China doesn't matter. This is kind of big. Okay, so there we go. Britain are finally taking action. They're going to take Munich probably next. And then there's an outbreak. Ebola in Moscow. That's not good for Russia. This could really cripple Russia because they're pretty close together. All their cities are going to get infected probably pretty quickly, and their units are probably going to take some hits. This could be the trigger for Poland invading Russia, and that would really probably start to trigger some big movements around the world, with probably the Congo having to do, knowing they definitely have to do something. If anyone, Rome probably has to do something, even if that's settle more, because there's lots of land just sat next to Rome that is empty. I mean, they could down here, up here towards Denmark maybe, so they can have more of an influence. I mean, they've got 2 huge cities here, Rome, and they're just not any influence at all on the Baltic Sea compared to Britain, who, even though they're not in the Baltic Sea, they are very powerful. Obviously Poland, powerful navy wise. Poland are pretty strong up here as well. It's going to be really interesting. So yeah, Britain should definitely take Munich next turn by the looks of things, which will be good for them, not good for Germany. Germany are relatively safe from Britain though, unless Britain get open borders with Poland to start pushing up the Black Sea, and even then Berlin is still pretty safe, I would say. So are we going to see Mongolia go for China? Yeah, they're moving their units east. It's going to take a few turns. Korea are making their way down here. Maybe they will survive, because Vietnam, they've got one rifleman and it's not getting anywhere near Seoul. So, I mean, they have got open borders with India now. Actually, I think they had that before, but either way, that's going to help. China declared war on Chile. No, it doesn't matter. Just doesn't matter. Chile are relatively safe. Chile just need to watch out for Argentina and Australia. That's who Chile need to be on the eye out for. And I guess Brazil up here with this city. But other than that, yeah, they're pretty safe. Australia, I think, are going to be the dark horses. They might get in the top 10 without anyone expecting them to. I think that's possible. Oh. Yeah, okay, Munich captured. I was going to say, what's going on here? But yeah, I said this would happen. There we go. Britain. Are Britain going to surprise us all? Because they've just grabbed Munich, so they can pretty much control whose boats come out of the Baltic Sea region and into the Atlantic. Well, they do control it. They control all these sea tiles. What did I say mattered to Chile? Well, Chile, very brave. Could this be what Brazil need? Chile v Argentina. This isn't going to go well for Chile. Let me be honest. I mean, they're probably not going to die, but they're not going to win. But Australia's support may be enough to send Brazil in. If Brazil declared war on Argentina, that'd be an amazing cliffhanger for me to leave you guys on. Just with Brazil declaring war on Argentina. Damascus has fallen back into Arabia's hands. Gandhi's just not sending enough units to solidify his grasp on the city just yet. China and India have peaced out. That, as long as India weren't stupid and didn't give anything away, didn't look like it. And Iroquois v Argentina. Okay, I think Brazil-Argentina is closer than ever. Like I said in the comment section, I think once Iroquois or Texas side with one of them, it may be more likely for one of them to declare war. So it looks like Iroquois v Argentina maybe soon. Maybe not now, because still the Iroquois won't have a huge impact. But maybe soon we'll see Brazil think, okay, it's time to attack Argentina. Songhai, China, that doesn't matter either. Oh no, the Spanish settlers just creeping away. It stayed here for a bit and I thought maybe they'd change their mind. Now they're going round. Oh. No Panama Canal from Spain. That is a great shame. Japan, how are you? What are Vietnam doing? I just want to point out, you see, Seoul is at 7 population right now. It was at 23 when this war began. Oh my goodness. It's not even worth it anymore. Like, Vietnam may as well just leave. I mean, it's pointless now. It's not pointless, but it is. What are you doing? Why have you got your pikemen around this mountain? Like, why? I don't know what the Vietnamese AI is doing. They've had a pretty good game, but they are playing pretty dumb at the moment. Anyway, so far. There we go. Good job, Chile. Into the industrial area. You're making some progress. Actually, it looks like Chile could take Conception back from Argentina. That would be a real surprise. Come on. This is it. This is going to be the turn. I feel we're going to see Brazil attack Argentina. I got my fingers crossed. Obviously, I don't want Argentina to die. Germany, Argentina. It's coming. It's definitely coming. The excitement is definitely building. And there we go. Damascus again changing hands into India down here. And what is going on? Okay, I thought Russia was fighting Poland, but no, the units just getting hurt by the plague. Come on, Poland. Why does Poland have so many units up here? No idea, but come on. Oh, yeah, so the disease has spread. Ebola is spreading into eastern Poland. Not to the other Russian cities. That's not good news for Poland. Germany, yeah, Germany seem pretty safe. I think Britain are just going to keep hold of Munich and be happy with what they have. I mean, obviously Britain have Paris. That is such a huge city. Britain tend to throw in some surprises as well. They'll probably end up like coming in 10th when no one expected them to. It's just the sort of thing they do. So, what can we expect to see soon? Is there anything looking like it's going to happen? Is there any random army I haven't noticed built up on someone's borders? Syria are going to try and finish off Memphis. I don't know if the Congo are in this war or just passing through. Yeah, I think the Congo are just passing through to go up towards Persia. Brazil piecing out with the Shoshone. Maybe now that they're not in a war. Argentina's turn. Argentina going to do anything? Don't know. Not sure. But yeah, it looks like next city to fall could be Memphis. And if it falls to Assyria, that is pretty big from the Assyrians. They're starting to look very big. Probably one of the bigger civs on land area. Obviously, they can't compete with Texas, but, you know, they are pretty big. I wonder if... I don't even know if Texas is still the biggest. They were, and they still look pretty big. Maybe Vietnam, because obviously sea tiles... I think I've established that sea tiles are included. But then again, Texas have a lot of sea out towards the Gulf of Mexico and into Caribbean. So who knows? Australia not contributing. So Australia and Chile, at least we saw them declare the team war. So Chile are pretty safe. But anyways, that is going to be it for this video. So as always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, comment, maybe even subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.